When Shayla tells Amber what her forgiveness did to her, tap in.
Give him a little peanut butter and jelly for lunch because that's one of his favorites, you know? He's so cute, my little stinker butt.
Stink a butt.
Let him rest for as long as he can. Because once he gets up, you're not going to have no peace.
Girl, I already heard him stirring. He's probably up already. So let me walk you out. You good?
Period. You don't need to be here too much longer.
Are you good?
I'm good. I was thinking about all the spiritual stuff that you were saying earlier. And while I admire that, I'm such a crash out.
Shayla, speak life, okay?
Seriously, like anybody who hurts me, I want to hurt them.
Yep.
Okay.
And
I understand that.
And you could have really hurt me. I mean, the black eye hurt me, but you didn't hurt me.
Anthony was in the way.
I feel like the pain that you gave me in theory it didn't amount to what I did to you.
Right.
Well, that's big of you, Shayla.
So if you ever start to feel regret like I should have, you should know that the day you forgave me, now I feel worse.
That's deep.
What?
Yeah, the pain is worse. Because now I have to live with how I've done you versus how you chose to handle it.
Wow. Wait, let me stop right there. Why this thought is here. So, do y'all remember right after Amber forgave, she said, "Oh my gosh, it's like a weight has been lifted." That's crazy. So she says after she forgave, and it was hard for her to do, but she was like, she felt God, like it was something came over her to say forgive her. And then when she did, she was on the high like that whole day. She had to tell everybody. She was on the I forgave Shayla tour, right? And then now Shayla is actually saying, when you forgave me, that actually made me start to feel guilty. So, and I remember me specifically saying, like, girl, was that really real? Like, cause she kept saying, could you forgive me? And then, well, I owe you an apology, but she didn't even like actually elaborate in the apology. It was more, she was focusing on, Amber, could you forgive me? And it's like, girl, like, you just want forgiveness so you can feel light. Is that what you're saying? So you can lighten your karma because you feel like it's coming? Like, what are you saying? So I was even one of them. So I like the way that they just gave us that she says when Amber forgave, Amber was lifted. And all that heavy weight Amber probably had on her is now on Shayla. What? All right.
So, I'm sorry. I know you don't want to just keep revisiting the same things, but I don't know, Amber. I really just admire you. Like, of course, I've always admired that you're beautiful. I like how you dress. But do you want to know what I admire the most about you?
What's that?
Is how beautiful your heart is. Because it really takes a big person to be the way you are every day. And I really can't say it enough. You know what? All of this is just a reminder to me that I really let the enemy take over.
You did.
And I regret it. So although you may have felt like I won many battles, you should know that you won the war.
Shayla, this isn't about winning or losing. It's about growing.
Period. Yep. That's life.
Growing deeper in your walk with the Lord. Growing deeper in love with yourself. Because once you love yourself, it's harder to make mistakes that you'll at some point regret. because you'll value yourself more. And that's what I want for you. I want you to value yourself and know that in spite of your mistakes, God still calls you worthy.
That's deep.
That's beautiful. You know, sometimes I do want to go to God, but I don't always feel like I have the right words, and I've done so much I feel ashamed.
I understand that.
So do you think that you can pray the prayer that you've been praying over your life, over mine?
What?
I can think about you. I'm joking. I'm joking. Of
That's
course,
crazy.
Shayla. I never pass up the opportunity to pray for someone. And I am praying for your true healing.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
And thank you for everything that you do for my son.
Yeah. It sounds like he's calling you, so you better get out the door before he sees you. Come on, let's go.
I'm gonna kiss him.
I don't. Whew. Okay, I can't be a hypocrite, because if I was a preacher right now, I would be like, okay, that was sermon. That was word. No matter like all the stuff that Shayla put this girl through, this girl was really moving in the way that Jesus would want us to move. Like he said, when they come to you 77 times, you got to forgive them, if they offended you that many times. So, but that was diabolical, y'all. She said, could whatever prayer you prayed over you in your life, could you pray over me? Oh my gosh, this girl keep wanting this girl life. But okay, I think partly where I'm struggling right now, because I kind of want to be messy. But then it's like, okay, I see actually what they trying to show us in the word. The part I want to be messy in is like, girl, you still saying that you want this girl life. But are you saying that you want her life, or are you just saying that you want you don't want a survival lifestyle? Maybe that's what the better way to say it. Because none of us want a lifestyle that requires survival. We want a lifestyle that looks like peace. But Amber don't have peace in her life. Amber is still going through healing and trying to get over the, situation that Shayla done caused. So like if I want to be messy, it's like, girl, like, look, I forgave you because God told me to forgive you. And I'm only moving in love because, I don't want to do anything that don't please God. But, as far as you come, we probably should have just kept you at the door. Like, this girl didn't say, oh, lay him in my room and all this and that. Like, oh my gosh, this is a little bit too much, if I'm looking at the messy side. But if I'm looking at God's side, all I could do is think about Job, the story of Job, when all his friends, he was going through some things in life. He was going through a lot of turmoil, and people kept coming and questioning, well, if you're such this good person and this, sovereign person of God, like if you're this person of God and you're doing everything the right way, why is all of this happening to you? Like, God say do this and God say do that, but you say you do this, but look at what all you going through. And a lot of time people look at Christians that's walking right, and the life don't look like it, as far as they keep seeing them taking a hit after a hit, and then they quit. Oh, they supposed to be this person of God, but look at what all they going through, So that's all I kept hearing was Job going through so much in his life, and people was questioning, like, but you're this person of God and you taking hit after hit. You so stupid. Why is you taking hit after hit, but you talking about God, and you do this for God and you do that for God and you have a heart for God? And then Job he struggled with it a little bit because he would give his arguments back to everybody. Yeah, I hear what you say, but this and that, da da da, and he talked about God over and over and over again. Well, I'm only gonna do what I want, what God wants. But then he kind of struggled a little bit, but he never cursed God. Even his wife was like, curse God and die. He was like, nah, I mean, I came in the world naked, I could leave naked. But God, just take me. Like, I'm not gonna ever curse you. You are a mighty God. Like, my heart belongs to you. This world is nothing to me. Just take me up. I'm cool with that. But he didn't take his own life. He was just like, look, God, my heart is with you all day. You done took everything from me. Just take me with you next. Like, at the end of the day. And God finally came back and he got on Joe's butt too. Like, you sweated a little bit. I mean, you was handling your business, going back and forth with your arguments with the people that came and doubted you and doubted your loyalty to me and doubted my loyalty to you. But at the end, you was sweating a little bit, my boy. And then he was like, so look, you know who I am. You know how powerful I am. So I'm going to restore to you tenfold. But when I restore to you tenfold, you got to forgive all your friends and everybody that questioned and doubted you. And so Job had to go, give sacrifices and pray to God about his friends, and God restored to him tenfold. So he had even a better lifestyle than he had before, and whatever with his friends. So that's kind of where I'm at with it, and I wonder if that's what they're giving us right now. Will we see Amber prosper? If we do see her prosper, will it be with Anthony or will it not be with Anthony? Because to me, if it's prospering with Anthony, then y'all got to show Anthony going through his conviction too, because he never did. So will we see that? What y'all think? Do y'all think we'll ever see Anthony go through some conviction? Because this dude, he going back and forth. He's swaying left and right. Will he end up pulling a bend, divorcing Amber, marrying somebody else, and then wanting to come back to Amber? Or while he's still married, he'll be convicted and then he'll straighten himself up and him and Amber will be moving more, appropriately in their marriage according to God's way. Let me know y'all thoughts. And also let me know what you thinking about Shayla. Do y'all think that she's really starting to feel the wrath and she's really starting to understand even more and more that what she did was totally wrong to Amber? And I mean, come on, y'all. Do y'all really see that she's seeing the stuff that's happening? That's all I'm saying. Because I be seeing some of these other commentators and they saying, no, she don't see it. She just have to go through this because she did this to Amber. I feel like she see it just based on who she is. Now, we saw when Iman and Delicia gave that hug and she didn't see it. Air quote, she didn't see it. But right after that, Lauren hyping him up and she getting on Lauren. I feel like it was more like that energy in the air. And then even when she came out the room, she still stood on business with Delicia and was like, I still don't like it that much. I don't care if you did it or not. That's kind of what she said. I don't care if you did it or not. I don't like it that much. So stop hyping it up like that. But anyway, y'all, let me know what y'all thinking. Do y'all feel like there has to be some type of hint in her that Delicia is really playing in her face? Let me know y'all thoughts. Thank you for watching with me. Comment, like, share, and subscribe. Peace be with y'all.